Amazon Prime Day. This is what thousands, millions of people have been waiting on all year. Amazon's biggest sale event of the year. It's July 11th and July 12th. Pretty sure last year was Amazon's biggest Prime Day event. I believe Prime members purchased over 300 million items last year. Amazon Prime Day started in July of 2015, so I think it's been, 9 years since then.
300 million.
Look, it's super exciting because it's almost like Amazon has created their own sale holiday.
Yeah.
Almost like
like
Black
a Black Friday.
I mean, it is huge sales. And they just like, you know what, why do this once a year with Black Friday? Why not make it twice a year? And I think they just leverage every one of their vendors to kind of come up with their best deals of the year. And they treat it like Black Friday. I mean, it is really some amazing stuff. I don't know, Sean, if you participated.
No, I've never.
Look, I mean, that's something like even Anise was sitting over there. She was saying, Rob and I already have everything listed down of what we know we're going to get and look for it on sale. And those are the kind of things, like Alice and I even had a conversation this morning about, hey, what do we need so we can go look for it during these sales events.
Good idea.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
And I love how it's kind of like Christmas because you're asking yourself, what do I need? Because you know it's going to be a wide array of
You
products.
might even be thinking ahead to Christmas and saying, what can we stock up on?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, it has become just like a Black Friday. It's an event that people look forward to.
Yeah.
And, I mean...
Yeah, but unlike Black Friday, it is specific to Amazon.
Yes.
Like, there's no competition. You're not worried about local vendors or even your big brands or anything like that competing with you because it's named after Amazon. It's Amazon Prime Day. I mean, it's just a
I'm
big
surprised
event.
other people haven't jumped on the bandwagon and said, let's offer our own Prime Day.
Well, okay, I think last year we'd kind of mentioned, I think there are other big brands that are offering a sale around this time of year, knowing Prime Day is typically in the beginning weeks of July. But I don't know if they have, like, Prime Day, it's now like a household name, Prime Day.
Yeah,
So what's on your list?
Well, I was thinking about ordering curtains, but
Okay.
then, I don't know, I'm kind of hesitating.
Yeah.
So mine would just be like house decor items. At first, I was like, what's on my list? I don't know. I kind of wrote down just a few little things like paper towel holder thing. Mine would be small things. I don't really have any expensive items that I need right now.
Yeah, but when you think about the whole world ordering off of Amazon, 300 million.
That's a lot. And I don't think it's necessarily their original idea. I mean, if you've heard of Christmas in July, they've had special events about that. I think to try to do this, just the way, again, like the frictionless way that they have done this. And we've talked about how Amazon is really good at these kind of things, but the way that they've kind of capitalized on this and making really Christmas in July their own event, it's more talked about than anybody trying to have a little special thing.
Not to mention, even the difference between last year's Amazon Prime Day to this year's, imagine how much influencer marketing has grown. So you have all of these really famous influencers with their own Amazon links in their bios. So imagine how many more sales that's going to generate this year. Because, I mean, last year that was a thing. This year it's even more of a popular thing to have in your bio, your Amazon link, because you make money off of what people buy off of you.
Yeah.
So Amazon is just tripling that.
Don't they have like a ticker too on some items? Like they have like, oh, this deal's only available for so many hours or stuff like that. So it's
I'm pretty sure
a lot of pressure, like that whole
the FOMO,
Yes.
And just to jog our memories, a couple months ago we had talked about Amazon's Flywheel effect.
Yeah.
Which is basically their business model.
Their business model. Yeah, they have anticipated what the customer wants, and so they've built this frictionless process, dude, that, you know, whenever you can anticipate what your customers want and create that experience for them, it's going to create so much stickiness, and that's what they've done, because it's just so easy, dude. The one-click shipping, the one-click order, just the amount of the products that they have, they just know what you're thinking, and so they're serving you up what you're thinking. That's what every business aims to do at the end of the day. They have the most data, they're the biggest, and so they do it better than everybody else.
Yeah, because I remember when we had first talked about the flywheel effect, we were going back to what even is friction. Friction is basically the hurdles a customer has to keep jumping over to get to the end cycle of purchasing and having that product or service in hand. And with Amazon, the reason why they've been able to grow to this worldwide massive success is because of their frictionless, seamless process. And over the years, we have seen them refine this by making little tweaks to things that make it only easier for you to spend money. So
yeah, it's amazing when you think about it, dude. They're literally inside of your head at the end of the day.
And the thing is too, if you make something easy, you're willing to spend more money with it. But Amazon's actually created that in a budget type environment because they're so big. They can do both. So it's going to be hard for anybody really to compete with them.
So Sean, when you had first talked about the flywheel, you were explaining it all goes back to the customer experience and how Amazon's customers and vendors now pretty much do the whole process for them.
Yeah, because what happens is you need people and you need vendors, right? You need businesses. Well, the more people you get, the more businesses are going to want to go there because there's more people there. The more businesses are going to create more people coming in. And so when you think about it, this thing, once you get it going, it just self-perpetuates. So, this happens on its own. Once they got the flywheel, they reduced the friction. They realized the one-click buy, anticipating what somebody, as soon as you go put something in your cart, whether you order it or not, they're shipping it to the closest destination to you. So the last leg is closer. Like this whole process, because they're basically, they've analyzed your shopping habits and they understand what you're going to do. And they've basically anticipated what a customer is going to do. And when you can do that, you're going to create a better experience for people because you're inside of their head and you're building a process that satisfies them. And then, when you look at the number of people coming, why would you not? If you're a retail store, you almost have to be on Amazon in today's world.
I was about to say that you almost have to be on Amazon.
Big time.
I mean, because, and I think back to this, like products that I usually buy in store that I don't want to order online, if, let's just say, they're not in the store, the first place I'm going to check is if they're on Amazon, because I know that Amazon shipping is a whole lot faster than if I were to go to that store online and then order it.
Yeah.
So
there's a whole nother side of the coin called shop local too, and support your local businesses and all too. So yeah, we try to do that, but I know I have Amazon packages arrive at my house pretty much 5 days a week. I think 4 or 5 days a week.